Well, President Trump has hit a grand slam with his 2 picks to head the FBI. Kash Patel is certainly a grand slam hitting leader. And the appointment of Dan Bongino just serves to coalesce a conservative, experienced leadership group at the top of the FBI. Hi, I'm Dr. Ken Henry, and this is Conservative Commentary, where we spread the MAGA message. Today, I've got a top 10 list of reasons why Bongino was a great choice, but before we jump into that, I'd like to ask you for a favor. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. These things really do help us out and help us grow the channel. And go to the address in the bottom right corner, which is youtube.com/@themagamessage, and check out our other videos. Now, like David Letterman used to do, we have a top 10 list of reasons why Dan Bongino was an excellent choice for Deputy Director of the FBI. Number 1, Dan has extensive federal law enforcement experience. He served 12 years in the Secret Service, including the prestigious Presidential Protection Division, demonstrating high-level operational expertise. Number 2, he has held leadership in high-stakes situations. He managed protective operations for U.S. presidents, making and coordination under extreme pressure. Reason number 3, counterterrorism and threat assessment expertise. His work involved evaluating threats to national security, a core focus of the FBI's mission. Reason number 4, commitment to the rule of law. Bongino consistently advocates for law enforcement accountability and the fair application of justice. Reason number 5, strong communication skills. As a media personality and author, he effectively translates complex law enforcement issues to the public. Reason number 6, understanding the interagency cooperation necessary in the job. His Secret Service experience involved collaboration with the FBI, DHS, and other federal agencies. Reason number 7, training and mentorship experience. Bongino has trained law enforcement personnel, fostering the development of future leaders. Reason number 8, cybersecurity awareness. He frequently discusses modern threats, including cybercrime, aligning with the FBI's expanding digital focus. Reason number 9, he's an advocate for ethical conduct. Throughout his career, Bongino has emphasized integrity and accountability in law enforcement operations. And reason number 10, public trust and recognition. His national platform could enhance public confidence in the FBI leadership. I put together a little clip or two of Bongino in action, and I would like for you to take a look at that and then share your thoughts about this appointment in the comments.
All right. How do you start today's show? No, I howl. Jasmine's sitting there kind of laughing. Like, what do you say? Hey, guys, Monday morning. Well, let me give you a weekend update. Quite the weekend update. Kind of probably the most interesting weekend update ever. And the interesting thing about this weekend update is producer Jim, at least on the radio show, is not going to have to run the let's take a brief interlude into Dan's personal life, because my personal life is no longer personal. Folks, I'm sure by now you've heard the news. Wait, do I have it? Oh, no, I already took it. Sorry. Someone gave me the man card, gave me like an actual man card one day. Like it's a little, looks like a credit card, kind of a joke, obviously. So let me just turn that in right now because this may be a little bit emotional, and let me apologize in advance. I was home last night, and I'm sitting there. I was watching a show. I don't even know what I was watching. Food That Built America or something like that. And I was falling asleep because it had been a really long day. Now you know why. And some of you kind of understand why the show had a different tone over the last couple of weeks. And I got a call from the president, and he couldn't have been nicer. And I obviously keep the contents of it between us, but I think you get the gist about what it was about. And kind of broke down a bit because it was, this is now real. So, President, Attorney General Bondi, and now Director, gosh, that sounds good to say, FBI Director Kash Patel offered this role, a role I expressed an interest in. And ladies and gentlemen, I told you, you see, it's hard for me. I'm going to accept the role proudly as the Deputy Director, the number 2 spot at the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
One other one, if I'm sorry, thank you. On the FBI, the president also announced a new deputy director of the FBI, Dan Bongino. From what has been reported, and maybe this is not accurate reporting, you can tell me, the FBI director, Kash Patel, informed Republican senators that it would be an individual named as the deputy who was a special agent currently at the FBI, and of course Mr. Bongino is not. What was the reason for naming Mr. Bongino to this position, and was Mr. Patel not correct in making that assurance to those senators?
I'm not sure if anybody in this room has listened to Mr. Bongino when he talks about the past corruption at the FBI, when he talks about his experience serving for the United States Secret Service. This is a man who loves his country and who has honorably served our country in ways that many people have not. He understands the depth of the corruption at these institutions, which the American people re-elected President Trump to shake up. And I think it's quite despicable to see many networks in this room who have had chyrons on their television screens labeling Mr. Bongino as a far-right podcaster. He is not. He is a former law enforcement agent. He is a former Secret Service agent who put his life on the line to protect this country, and that is why the President of the United States has entrusted him for this important role. He's also an outsider to this Washington swamp, and we often see that when outsiders are appointed to such coveted positions, a lot of people in this city get very, very nervous, and they should be, because Dan Bongino and Kash Patel and Attorney General Bondi are focused on rooting out the corruption at